Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so sorry I have not been posting much of the videos or content on my YouTube channel, and I really feel bad about it because we are almost a family of 5,000 subscribers now, but I have not been doing justice to my YouTube channel because there's so many things that are going around in my life right now that I was really away from YouTube, so apologies for that. But I really want that my YouTube channel this year, this family of YouTube, should definitely grow bigger and better. So for that I need to be very often on the screen and come a lot and make more videos for you guys so that we can create that connection. Having said that, today is a very exciting video for you all because we are taking one of the biggest steps of any couple, anybody for that matter, in their journey of life, that is buying their first home. So yes, we have finally closed on our very first home in Canada, in this one of the craziest markets right now. Real estate in Canada, especially in Ontario, Toronto GTA, is really crazy at this point of time. And getting your foot in at this point of time, when the prices are touching the roof. When we came to Canada 2 years back, $1 million home used to be like wow in Toronto GTA, but now it has become pretty much average when it comes to buying a property in Toronto GTA. So I'm sure if you're living in Ontario and planning to buy your first property, you could relate what I'm talking about. COVID happened in 2020, 2021, but the world was going all crazy, economies were crashing down, but Toronto GTA market, Ontario market was at all-time boom. So which is really crazy. I would also share numbers with you going forward that how the real estate market of Toronto GTA, for that matter Ontario, is on all-time high, and what you should be doing to get into this market. I will be making a series of videos on the houses that we visited, how did we got our first home, what are the struggles you will be facing with regards to buying your first home. So yeah, that all is going to be coming up in future videos, and also my life updates. Having said that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And for all those who do not know me, I am Jaspreet, and I came from India as a permanent resident to Canada 2.5 years ago, and we have been struggling, and after a lot of struggles and settling down in this country, finally we have been able to close down on our first home. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. Today I'll be showing you all the houses that we visited, which we thought that we would like and we would want to put our offer for. I would explain the entire process of how to buy a home in Canada and how does it actually works, the basic process. I'm not a realtor or a mortgage agent that I would be able to share too many insights, but from my personal experience that me and my husband had in this journey, definitely we would like to share that with you. So stick around this video. Let me tell you the area that we have been looking forward to. We did not want to go too far from Toronto GTA, but as the market is too expensive, we are still not very far, and we have been able to grab a property for ourselves in Hamilton. Hamilton is 70 kilometers away, 60 to 70 kilometers away from downtown Toronto, and which is not too far by a car drive. It is almost around 40 or 45 minutes, and that is where we have bought our property. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with the video. See all the properties that we have seen before putting an offer, and let me know which one do you like, and also let me know in the comment section what do you think, which property did we bought for ourselves, because I am not going to tell you in this video what we bought. So stick around and keep commenting, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel.
So this is the first townhouse that we saw. Guys, we have only seen townhouses because that is all that we could afford. So this is the townhouse that we saw in Burlington. Very nice locality, I would say. From the inside also, the property was 0 to 5 years old. So it was pretty young property, a newer property. And it has very good wooden finish, very well kept. The staircase is also very nicely done. As you can see here, it was 3 bedroom, 2 plus 5 bathroom, the open concept kitchen. Although the dining room was not that big, but the basement was pretty nicely done. It is a fully finished basement that was there, as you can see. So this basement is excluding the 3 bedrooms that I just told you. Moving on to the upper floor, which has all the bedrooms. So this floor had all the 3 bedrooms. The bedrooms were not that big, but I think the staging of the bedrooms was done really well. What I mean by staging is that how they have been, especially the decor has been done in order to sell the property. So this is all artificial decoration of the house that is done so that it appeals to you. So when we look into this house, we were more appealed, we were more I would say happy about seeing how the furniture was kept in this house. But if we look practically, the bedrooms were not that big. If you see, this bedroom is not pretty big, it's quite a tiny bedroom. So this was the second bedroom, and then you have a little bedroom, which this was created into nursery. It's like baby's nursery. So this was also a very small bedroom, very nicely done house, I would say, but then not something that we wanted. Moving on to the second property. So, this property was in Hamilton. It is a newer area, I would say, but then beautiful big townhouses. The area called as Binbrook, a little far off from downtown Hamilton, but I would say this area is one of the most, I would say, expensive areas of Hamilton as of now. The market is booming in here. No house is selling less than 1.05 million. So very nicely done house because it is a newer property, again 0 to 5 years. Very nicely done, I would say, drawing room. I really like the fireplace area in the drawing room. So yeah, you can see there is a proper fireplace. The backyard was pretty nicely done. The backyard was big enough and it was really nicely done. It was given a very good gazebo feel, and I really like this house instantly. Moving on to the upper floor, which had all the bedrooms. So this bed house was a bit bigger than the previous house that we saw. It is 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. What I mean by 3.5 is that you have a powder room along with full-fledged 3 bathrooms. So it was a bigger house with bigger bedrooms. If you can see, the master bedroom is already bigger than the last one that we saw. The washroom is quite big. It is 5 in suite washroom. That is, it has a standing shower along with the tub. So definitely a bigger one than the last one. It also had a walk-in closet. So that was a big plus in this house. So definitely this house was gaining more of our preference over the previous one. But then me and my husband were contemplating that is it worth to be moving this far when you are in outskirts of Hamilton. So this was basically a newer area which was coming up, Binbrook. But let me tell you guys, we thought this is going to be a cheaper place, but then this is right now the burning area of Hamilton. It's super, super expensive. Every house, as I said, is going for 1 million plus, even if it is a townhouse. So you can see the bedrooms are really nicely done. All of the bedrooms were quite spacious, and that is something that we liked. The closets were nice and huge and big. So very nicely done house, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with fully finished basement. Moving on to the third property that we saw, this was the property in Stony Creek. Beautiful townhouses, a bit of old townhouses from all the other houses that we saw. This was around 20 to 25 years old, but look at the staircase. Everything was spick and span. The house has been upgraded in 2020, so that's the reason we were a bit shocked to see this house to be done so beautifully. I really like the placing of the bedrooms. Again, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with finished basements. What I like about this house was, look at this, how big the master bedroom is. I think this is the house because it is old built. That's the reason it had big bedrooms. It was very spacious, very well lit. You can see big windows, lot of sunlight coming inside the house. So that was something which was pretty good about this house. Nice washroom, not too too big, not too small, but I would say decently done. I really like the placing of the first floor where all the bedrooms were. So that is something I really liked. The second bedroom was pretty big enough. It's not something which was cramped or maybe like a, to be for a showing. It was not specially done as a baby nursery. So the third bedroom is also equally big, where you can put like a small bed, or maybe you could create this as a baby nursery. So all in all, I really really like this house. But moving on to our next property, which is our fourth property. So, this was our fourth property, and another beautiful townhouse. This was again 0 to 5 years old. But strangely, when I looked into this house, it was not very well kept. So, the flooring of the house, that is the wooden flooring of the house, was quite ripped off, and it was not done, it was not maintained in a very good condition. But then, the moment I saw this house, it was beautiful. The dining room, the drawing room, the placement of the house was very nicely done. I really like the way the staircase of the house went. Very, very well lit, lots of windows, lots of sunlight coming in. I became a fan of this house the moment I entered into it. But then when I saw the appliances of this kitchen, the appliances of the kitchen were not in a very good condition. So it looked like they wanted some kind of attention and money on them once we get into it. So that is the reason, a bit skeptical on this one. But as we went and saw the basement, again, the basement was finished, very nicely done, looks like an Indian family, maybe, maybe not, or maybe an Asian family, because they had a lot of tablas and musical instruments around. So moving on. Moving on to the upper floor where all the bedrooms were, I really loved how beautifully the sunlight is coming inside. Look at that, guys. Every corner of the house had windows. The bedroom was huge. Master bedroom, especially, was very big. It had two walk in wardrobes, and it had a very big washroom. So I just got sold out on this house the moment we saw it. I would show you other bedrooms. Look at the other bedroom. The other bedroom was huge enough. The wardrobes were very big. Where was very surprised that every bedroom had equally big wardrobes. So that was something a big plus in this house. And to my surprise, this was the third bedroom. Can you look at the size of the third bedroom? How spacious this bedroom was. Again, the closet was big enough. It wasn't that it was cramped up. So, slowly and gradually, my love for this house was increasing. But moving on to the next property, which was our fifth property, this area was a newly built area. You can see these condos type townhouses. So, basically, they are condo townhouses. They are made in a much newer fashion. But strangely, when you enter them, you do not enter the house. You enter into this entry pathway, which just has one washroom and garage entry. So that is something that I did not really liked about these new townhouses. In order to in order to save some space, this is how they are being built. Wherein the other ones that we saw are the older version. So that's the reason they do not have these kind of stairs to reach up to the living area. As you saw, I had to climb upstairs to reach the living area and the kitchen. So if you are pregnant, if you're expecting your old parents, which we all do have, I think the staircase does not are very compatible in the future. Well, going up the staircase, another 15 odd steps to reach on the upper deck of the house. So, these were the three bedrooms that the house had. Although the master bedroom was big enough, I liked the spacing of the master bedroom, but lighting was not that great. If you can see, there are not much windows around. Again, newly built, new style, spacing on saving on the space is what these new builders are doing. So that's the reason I was completely off this townhouse. This is something I really did not like, and suddenly I had a realization I can no longer live in a condo, and I would be wanting a proper townhouse which has a feel of a home instead of a building, like, just you're just climbing stairs. So the second bedroom was a shame, and the third bedroom equally was a shame because they were too tiny. As you can see, this bedroom just had like one single bed, very tiny almirah. The other bedroom was equally small. I would just show it to you. So the other bedroom is also equally tiny. You can see hardly any space to move around with a very tiny closet again. So I was completely negative about this house, but still we were, because it was a newer area. So I am just talking to my realtor right now that there's so many staircase that forget about this house. This is something that we're not looking at. Moving on to the last house that we saw, another townhouse, which was again a newer area, as you can see, quite nicely done, very chic townhouses look wise from the outside. So, but this house was again 3 bedroom, 2.5 washrooms, but with no finished basement. This is exactly how the basement came. So, for me, this was a big negative, as we had to, I was not looking forward to investing money immediately after moving into the house. So this house would have required a lot of work in the basement. So also, I did not like the placing of this house. The kitchen was just on the face. So open concept kitchen, not very well lit, not very nice sunlight coming inside. So I don't know, there was something that told me not very, I did not had very good vibes about the house. Now moving on to the first floor where all the bedrooms were, was pleasantly surprised with the master bedroom. It was quite big. The second bedroom was also quite nice, but the moment I entered into the third bedroom, I was a bit disappointed because the third bedroom placing of the wall was not correct, where I thought that in future putting up a bed or something was not very feasible for me. So this was how the bedroom was placed. You can see me talking with my husband with regards to how are we going to put the bed. So I moved out from this bedroom thinking in my head that this is something I really do not like. So, all in all, these were the 6 houses that we saw, guys. What do you think? Which is the one that we closed? Yes, we have closed on our very first home out of these 6 houses. Let me know in the comment section which house do you think we bought? One, two, three, four, five, six out of all these, which is the one that we got. If you liked my video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and wait for my next video to be uploaded to see which house did we bought, the very first house of ours. Thank you so much for watching and take care, guys. Bye.